Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, episode 13 of World of Warcraft, the road to the burning crusade. We've reached quite the high level. We're 52 and we're currently in Felwood and we are preparing to go to Ungoro. Let's not lose any time. This will be a relaxed stream. This is just some random guy on the internet playing a video game, so don't expect much high-end entertainment. However, we have been getting quite a lot of experience. We have finished Alterac Valley for rank 4, so I'm currently building up my Alterac Valley reputation and honor grind so I can get my PvP rank up, so I can get more gear relatively quickly. What I need to do is I still need to do one shaman. Where is it? Timbermore Hold, one shaman and one den watcher. Everything is highly overfarmed, however, because what do you know, right? What do you know? People are doing reputation grind. However, I need to click on this so you don't see the chat. Very good. Alrighty, we are still in need of a small thorium vein. That's actually my first small thorium vein I have ever seen. So let's mine this off so we can check the prices for thorium. Things are going good. We have finished a lot of quests. We have finished up Atal Hakar. We have gotten our hunter trinket, the Devil's Sore Eye. Devil's Sore Eye, really strong. Basically a dragon buff every 2 minutes, or basically every other fight we get a dragon buff for free. Things are going well. There is a shaman tagged, unfortunately, by this guy right here. Let's see, does the entrance have a shaman available for me? We still need a den watcher and we still need a shaman. This guy is dead. Everything here is dead. Let's see. People are doing, of course, a reputation grind. We have an Avenger over there. Don't need that one, so let's not waste any time for the kills. We should technically do it because the Timbermore Hold is a nice reputation to grind. However, we have levels to do. We have missed out quite a lot of experience just by me grinding Alterac Valley. But I think... okay, I might get into hot water with this opinion. I like Alterac Valley, and doing it for a reputation grind, in my opinion, is not too bad. In fact, I quite think that is the best way to do it, because I just like Alterac. I don't like Arathi, I don't like Warzone, so the common sense is just spam Arathi for honor grindings, and honestly, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. So that is what I'm doing, because I downloaded the add-on ranker, and the add-on ranker, it's probably very small on your side. I haven't found an option to increase the font, unfortunately, but ranker tells you exactly what you need to hit, and for rank 4 I have hit 33,000, which is exactly what I need to hit. So this is really nice. I also have reached level 51, 52 that we are, and we now have aimed shot. Now I'm doing quite a lot of damage. It's been a lot of fun with the damage gauge. I now spend an incredible amount of mana, so I definitely need to hit up some mages every time now. But if the enemy is a caster and I'm not using any cooldowns, I do a lot of damage. However, I just missed my shot. So let's activate every cooldown that we have. Get these guys killed. Because that would mean this quest is done officially. Awesome. Come on, can we get that one out? No, we cannot. That means this quest is done. That means we have pretty much cleared everything from Faralas. We need to fly back to Darnassus, because we need to have some cleansing water. Then we need to return to Felwood. And, well, basically, you know, finish up Felwood. And then we can hit Ungoro. And I wanted to hit Ungoro when I got 52, which we have done. So hitting up Ungoro is most likely what we're gonna do today. I might go for a dungeon. We can hit Blackrock Depth. Not so sure if we should do that. We should, however, go into there regardless at some point, because here it is. We have the Molten Core quest. However, we need to reach level 55 for that. Because for that we need to go into the Blackrock Depth. There is a core fragment, so at level 55 we should probably hit Blackrock Depths. Is there something in Blackrock Depth that I actually want? That's a good question. I've looked up the PvP gear. PvP gear seems really nice. So PvP gear seems really strong. We have a better helmet, so now we've reached unfriendly. That means these guys are no longer killing us, which is nice. Speak to Salva. So we have to go to the Timbermore hold now. Alrighty. So let's do this. Let's go inside here. We're no longer being attacked by these guys. So let's speak with the person inside. Head on over to Winterspring. Get the flight path. Fly back to Darnassus. That's the current plan. But it's been going quite well. Let's look up Blackrock Depth as loot. Blackrock Depth as loot. Okay, loot is technically starting already for me, which is pretty cool. So we could look for a group. There is a lot to kill, however. There's a long and dangerous dungeon. Let's look at this guy. There's ammunition. We don't need that ammunition because we're playing Alterac. Because Alterac on Honored has a ammunition for us. And the ammunition from Alterac is basically best in slot outside of thorium ammunition. And thorium ammunition, quite simply, is a little bit too expensive. Winterfall activity. Alrighty, this is Winterfall stuff. This is highly out-leveling me. Highly out-leveling me. So we can abandon this quest really quickly. And now let's head on over. Let's head on over to Winterspring. And let's look at the loot over there. Can't wear any of this. I can wear this, but this is for a shaman. This is for a shaman. The back is not great. This is for a damage dealer or a spellcaster. This is not bad, but this is basically an upgrade to my current boots that I'm wearing. So no can do. No can do. The bow is too fast. The gun's too fast. Can't use any of this. So we have Ring of Jaw over here. I have no idea what Ring of Jaw is, so let's skip this. There is a key drop. That is a safe. It has strength on it, so it's a dead item to us. Everything here is bad. Let's look into here. No. Everything here is bad. This would be a nice paladin weapon. Let's look at Varric. It's a waste item. We cannot use waste items because this will be replaced by the Beast Stalker gear. I've already prepared three Beast Stalker items. So this is already being prepared. The neck has strength on it, so can't use that one. No. Everything bad. What's this? Bad. Plate can't wear. The shoulders are for shaman as well. So again, pretty bad. There's mail. This is a random enchantment. So not reliable. Belgar. Now we're hitting the higher levels. Alrighty, there is a chest with some strength on it. Can't use it. It's useless to us with strength. The trinket with strong combat, reducing all melee damage. This is a tanking item. This we cannot use because it's not a ranged hit chance. This has strength once again. Golem Lords. No. Again, it's a tanking item. This is again a caster item. Guzzler. Strength. Strength is absolutely, utterly useless to us. So it looks like this is again a bad dungeon for us. This is a nice shoulder, but honestly, not that great if we just consider the stats. So it's not that great. Ah, my god, how many bosses does this thing have? Holy smoke, man. This is pretty nice because it is fire resistance, but can't do. No, 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 no. This is a nice trinket, but again, cannot use, cannot use. Tablet of a flame shock, that's pretty cool. Teaches flame shock. Can't use any of this, can't use any of this. Mail, again with strength, why? Can't use it. Everything here is bad. It's a two-hand, improves hit chance and critical chance. This is fine. For whatever reason, it has 30 armor, but it's whatever, right? Alrighty, there we have a winter spring. Let's get the flight path. What's this? This is an offhand totem, Libram. Again, bad stuff for us. So not really good loot again in Blackrock Depth. Again, not really cool. Iron Foe is pretty nice. So that would be somewhat of a paladin item. For some nice threat generation. Let's fly back to Darnassus. What else is there? This is a solid item. Again, I prefer to have agility on my stuff and not attack power. This is a nice cape. This is a nice cape. Well, if that is not a hunter item, then I don't know what. However, it's a waste item. I have my set piece, so cannot use this. On a melee hit to gain an extra attack. That sucks. We don't need a trinket anyways. We're getting a trinket from Dire Maul. So we're getting a trinket from Dire Maul. This is a parry. Again, cannot use. So we have trash again. So we have trash again. Okay. So pretty much everything is useless to us except this bow. This bow is really nice. However, just by looking at our current item has a better min damage and a lower max damage. But overall it's more consistent. So I'd still prefer to use the Heartseeker crossbow because it's a 3.1 weapon, which does perfectly go with aim shot, so we don't clip our attacks. So Blackrock Depth for loot, useless again. Let's get into LBRS. LBRS is definitely something we need to go because there is a skill we need to have. So there is a skill inside there that we need to have. So we definitely need to go inside here. This is plate, can't use. So these are rare, so we cannot really rely on rare. This is a mortal axe, it's 4.0. There's a finger, it's again a mage finger. There should be a set item from our gear. There it is, the hands. Bind on equip, we already have those. So we don't need those, which is good. One less item to worry about. Everything here is bad. Let's get to Mother Goldweave. Again, we have our hands already. Don't need any of this. Crystal Fang, don't need any of this. Waste, don't need any of this. This is nice, it has a chance to hit, but we have our set belt. Nothing right here, nothing right here. So LBRS is looking pretty dry. LBRS is looking pretty dry. This is a good item though. Chance to hit with good stats. Can't use it with the set, of course. But the LBRS is looking pretty dry. But it has our shoulder. So we need to go to LBRS regardless. Yes. So we need to go into LBRS regardless. Because it has our shoulders. Okay, because it has our shoulders. Okay. So LBRS is definitely on the table. UBRS is far more difficult. So I don't suspect we are gonna get into UBRS while leveling. You know, that is the reason why I do PvP. Because the loot in dungeons really is bad. Really, really, really bad for hunters. The fox is here. Hello, fox. Of course, greetings, Saribot before me, just like in a real relationship. Okay. UBRS really doesn't seem to have anything that we like. Yep, UBRS does not seem to have anything that we like, except for this, of course, the Beast Stalker breastplate. This is very nice. Why does it have strength? I have no idea why it does have strength. The trinket is bad as well. The trinket is bad as well. So let's see. This is a nice ring though. But if we look into PvP, go into class sets, into rare, and if we look at Lieutenant Hunter, this has basically all the stats that I want, and it has a massive, massive, massive increase in crit chance. And I get a multi-shot upgrade as well of 4%, which is not that big of a deal, but you know, I'm getting basically lots of good stats with this thing. The feet are oddly not that great. Every single item has a green modifier. The feet does not have a green modifier, which I don't really get. So this is a Hinterlands quest, that correct? So this is a Hinterlands quest, let's see. Moon-touched Wildkins. Winter Spring, this is a Winter Spring quest, which means it's far out leveling us. Alrighty, so... yeah, we are definitely gonna hit up the Hunter PvP stuff. I'd like the epic stuff. The epic stuff is really, really, really good, but that is a considerable time investment. So I'm not so sure if I'm ever gonna hit rank 14. However, I would like to hit that. I would very much like to hit that. And what I would like to hit up is the fox. Does the fox wants to join me in the voice call? Okie dokie, we need to fill up this blessed water right here. Does the fox want to join me in the voice shut? That is the question that I'm going to ask. And let's see if I'm ignored or not. Also, the haircut is still looking bad, but I can adjust the haircut pretty soon because it's getting actually quite long already. So I can adjust the haircut quite soon. Let's hit up our trainer, however, because there are a few cool items I can pick up, or skills rather. I still haven't learned every single skill because I've been spending quite a lot of money currently. It's been hitting my wallet pretty hard. We only have 240 gold. I've spent roughly 40 gold needlessly. I've made some bad upgrade decisions. So I've kind of pained myself in spending 40 gold that I shouldn't have spent. So we have the Fellbound Ancients and the Further Corruption over there. Everything else is fine. Let's hunt a trainer. Filter available. Get the Ment Pet upgrade. Get the Aimed Shot upgrade. And that's about it. That's about it. Alrighty, so let's hit up our pet trainer as well. Let's have our Ment Pet. Where is it? There it is. A stronger Ment Pet. Super nice. And a stronger Aimed Shot. 460 extra damage. I hit a 1000 crit today, which was quite nice. Alrighty. Let's get on over here. Have done everything. Let's check out our bank really quickly because we're getting a new wrist. We're getting a new wrist next level, which is super, super, super nice. Where was this again? This was in Ironforge, right. This was in Ironforge. Let's hit up. Let's hit up. Hit up. Let's hit up our Beastalker wrist. Very nice. Can we hit up something else? We can hit up belt and boots next time. Yeah, we can hit up belt and boots. Really cool. Let's hit up our wrist. There we go. A nice 1514 wrist. An upgrade from a 812. So this is a nice upgrade. Someone handed out free +7 stamina, so I definitely took advantage of the guy. Alrighty, let's clear out this. Clear out this. We still have 4 water, which is nice. Alright, I want to hit this into the auction house. Inventory is looking rather bad, not gonna lie. Inventory is looking rather bad. No Pokemon today, no. I felt like playing World of Warcraft because it's been going well today. So I've been playing some World of Warcraft. And that's 30 gold. Do I see that correctly? That is 30 gold. Nice, that is why people were farming this. Because that's 30 gold. Nice. So that is why people were farming Fellwood. Because it's worth a ton of money. It's worth a ton of money. So this is 30 gold right here. Very dope. Very cool. Thorium is actually cheaper. No, it's actually price parative to Mithril. How's Runecloth? Runecloth is decently high. Because it has the power of reputation gain, of course. Is this worth anything? 25, which is 20, so I'm just gonna sell it. Just gonna sell it. Let's see, can I sell anything else in the auction house? Doesn't look like it. Let's look up wolf meat. Wolf meat is too expensive. OMG, the lag. Am I lagging? Because my connection is really bad today. I've had many fallouts of my connection. So is my connection bad or is your connection bad? I don't know, because it could very well be mine today. Inventory is looking nice, however. I have all I need. This is emergency food for the pet. So everything is what I need. Let's look up the weapon vendor really quickly. Do you sell arrows? You sell arrows. So that's nice. Where is my arrow that I need? You're not selling those. What the hell? You're not selling those? Ah, well, I can buy these in Fellwood. No biggie. I can buy these in Fellwood. No biggie. Let's see. We have finished Alterac. There's a warrior trainer. Warsham Golf Battlemaster. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Arathi. Alrighty. We're heading back to Fellwood. We're heading back to Fellwood. I wanna get more experience in. There is a really difficult quest in Fellwood I cannot do just about yet. It's this one, the final blow. This is a 58 quest. I'm pretty scared of 6 level higher quests, so I'm not gonna do that one. For now, everything's going just right nice, and we can look up more loot once I have reached the Hippogriff. We're currently buffless, which kind of sucks. The buff still makes a huge difference. Need a ride. Let's head on over to Fellwood. Let's head on over to Fellwood. Okay, let's look at dungeons. We still need a Maraudon, because I still want to hit up the Princess for the ring. Sunken Temple, however, would be nice for experience. Let's hit up Maraudon, and let's see if we can make a Princess run. Let's see. Let's give this guy a shout. Hey, 52 Hunter Princess. Let's see if we get an invite for a Princess run. Because remember, Princess drops this incredible ring. And speaking of incredible rings, hello there.
Good evening.
Good evening, my fox. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
That's the minimum we can hope for. That's the absolute minimum we can hope for.
This morning, okay?
Huh?
I'm doing much better than this morning.
Okay.
Much better than this morning.
Let me increase your volume just a bit. So there we go. So yeah, so what's the plan today, Fox? What are we doing?
I have no idea, to be honest.
That's good. You are on the Griffin. So what's your plan today? Are you trying to make money? What's going on?
I was heading back to... Where was I last time?
The Barrens. You wanted to do fishing, right?
Yes, I did fishing all day yesterday, and now I'm heading back to where I left off all the quests last time.
Ah, you mean Hillspread, most likely.
Yes.
Right. Yep, you still need to clear your Syndicate Assassins. Let me get your screen on here. Ready?
Yes, those horrible mean things that kept beating me up.
I mean, I can help out if you'd like, so...
Well, I'm about to level up, so I might actually do better today.
That's true. That's true. Alright. If you need help, anytime, right? So just say the word, and I'm teleporting over.
Ah, the safe word.
The safe word. The safe word is Luxley.
That's cruel. That is the perfect word, but it's cruel.
Well, this is actually a good idea. How about the next Valheim run we're gonna do? We're gonna do sometimes on stream. How about that? That would be fun.
That would be very fun.
Because that would be a lot of shenanigans. We'll of course play on our own without the stream, but sometimes under the week just boot up the server when the Deep North is out and just have shenanigans with Valheim. So that would be quite a lot of fun, most likely.
Yeah, it's like burning your bed and stuff like that.
So many things happened to me. Not because of me, it happened at me. It happened at me because someone was trying to intimidate me, standing with a fire staff over my bed, trying to be cool, and then left click and totally destroyed my side of the bedroom. Which was terrible.
It was very funny though.
It was very funny, yes. Still, nothing beats the journey with the boat. Oh, that was the best one.
Oh my god. 200 meters from home.
Yes. Yes. Given that experience, you actually had multiple problems when it comes to boats.
Good luck, friend.
So, for someone who used to live on a boat, you kinda die a lot on a boat.
I actually only died once on the boat.
Yes, and I warned you 4 times that it is going to happen. You gracefully ignored me.
Yes.
Not a good answer. It's not a good answer. Careful, you don't have any food. Careful, your stamina. Careful, drowned.
Sea serpent meat, sea serpent meat.
Yep.
I don't think I can get to the boat. Total panic at the moment.
And just when you made fun of me to die to fall damage, half an hour later you died to fall damage, which was fun as well.
Yes, but making fun of you dying to fall damage is what makes the game so good.
Yeah, but me dying to fall damage, that's like, you know, making the obvious joke.
It's a Hannah classic.
Yes. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm not specifically asking to die to fall damage. I just do. I just do. I just die. And I'm not even trying to do it. I'm just playing. So, let's see. So I don't think Maraudon is gonna happen today. Let's look at the questing again. We haven't been invited because most likely one of these shaman, one of the paladin or the warrior, most likely do want the ring that I want. So that is why we have probably not been invited yet. So they're probably trying to fill their team with mage DPS so that nobody is, of course, rolling on the inevitable ring drop. And I have pulled way too many things.
It's funny, I have so much lag on my, I suppose it's my connection tonight. I have so much lag, I'm looking at Twitch and you're still on the Griffin.
Oh.
Kind of funny.
Wow, I'm way beyond Griffin.
Yes.
I am way, wow, you're like 3 minutes behind.
Possibly more.
How is that even possible?
I have no idea.
Yikes.
No idea.
So, this is our last 2 quests in Felwood. I think we're gonna hit Ungoro after this. We need to get to the Timbermon neutral, but that means heading up Winter Spring, but we're far too weak to do that. Can we skin this guy? Are we getting a salve? No, we're not. So let's look at this. We have 3 quest items, 4 quest items, 6 quest items. Everything else we cannot do. Since we're traveling anyways, let's look at loot. UBRS is very simple. We need to kill Drakizar. So Dire Maul. Dire Maul has an unreliable helmet. Not a good bow. Bad necklace. Bad axe. Has strength on it, which is entirely useless to us. Everything here is bad too. So Dire Maul west, east is most likely a no-no. Yup. Dire Maul east is a no-no. I think I've hit the other Dire Mauls already. Let's look at Sholo. Sholo has decent boots, but absolutely no stamina. So glass cannon, ahoy.
I killed my pet. How dare you kill my pet?
Careful. The guy is not even considering killing his own. So you're currently killing someone else's prey. Hey, touch of pain, that's good. Yep, it was great, so it was someone else's prey. So, butt off. Red mist.
So nice of him. Didn't even help me.
Bad stuff, bad stuff. Because it was a Horde character, Horde most likely will not ever help you. You must remember that the Horde is technically your enemy in this game.
Ah.
So they will not ever help you, so don't expect a Horde character to help you. You're playing Alliance and you're their mortal enemy as well. If this was a PvP server... How can you tell
the difference?
Again?
How can you tell the difference?
If it's a race that does not belong to the Alliance, an Orc for example, an Undead, a Tauren, a Troll. So if it's a race that does not belong to the Alliance, which is not a human, a dwarf, a gnome, or a night elf like you, it's considered Horde and basically a mortal enemy of you. And if it were a PvP server, he probably, there's a high chance he would like to maul you as well. So yeah, he would like to absolutely kill you.
No, I was hurting at the what the
okay. What you saying, huh?
No, her. One of the enemies just attacked the person that I was attacking, or so it seemed. It was kind of weird.
Alrighty, let's turn in these two quests that we have. So what's the follow-up? It's purify.
Oh, did you have to die there in the middle of the camp? Seriously?
Always be wary of respawns.
Yep.
What brings you here?
So the corruption, let's purify it. So what do we have to do?
May the stars guide you.
So what do we have to do?
Elune be with you. Go in peace.
Nothing anymore. Okay. So that means we have done this. Requires ruins of the Iron Tree Woods. Ah, there we go. There will be a quest available. Okay, so it's not finished just yet. Interesting. I absolutely have no idea how I would manage without Questy. Questy has been Questy has been such a giant help. I would have never managed without Questy.
Hey.
Again, it's objectively an advantage if you have this. Needs 5 patches,
yes.
Okay. What is a scenario?
Makes such a difference.
Oh, it does. It makes a huge difference. Alrighty, let's head on over to Arai, which is Ancient Spirits. Okay.
No!
Yes.
How dare you?
Oh, is the fox dying? Let's see.
No. They killed my...
You cannot win this.
Again.
You cannot win this.
Don't I?
You cannot win this. You're a hunter. You suck at melee.
Okay.
You definitely 100% cannot win this. If the enemy has full life... no.
Well, I had full life. I'm gonna die, aren't I?
Yes, but you are a hunter. You suck at melee fighting.
Yep.
Like, really, really suck at melee fighting.
Oh well.
Why you're turning around?
Because I'm going to die anyway.
No,
I might
you're
as well get a bit closer.
You're not.
Okay, I'm not anymore.
Never turn around when you're running away. Never do that.
But I only just turned around now and he actually left me alone
But
turning
you
around.
turned around. That's what matters. Never do that. Because that means certain death.
Well, I survived.
By sheer luck.
Yep.
So... Alrighty. Tomorrow is reset on World of Warcraft's PvP. So we might have an Alterok evening tomorrow, which is kinda fun. Is that a word?
Kind of fun.
Is kinda a word? No. Yeah, that is kind of fun. So we're probably gonna do some Alterok tomorrow, which is pretty cool. And people hate on Alterok. I personally love it. And if people complain about grinding Alterok, well, I hate grinding Warsong and Arathi, so I take Alterok. Because it's brain off. You don't have to think about anything in Alterok, which is nice. And even a noob like me, and possibly like the Fox, can have some fun in Alterok. So yeah. You're not really using your multi-shot much.
3. 3 is my multi-shot.
Yes.
I'm using only 3.
Yeah, but it has been not on cooldown. You want to have it on cooldown. Press it as often as you can. Because it's damage. Pure damage.
I thought I was spamming it.
I caught you. Ooh, that one hurts. Yep, watch. That one hurts. One he wants to run away at round 20. Well done. You want to slow him down. That is Mithril. I want to have Mithril because that's money. Very nice.
I have so much silk.
I have so much silk as well. Windy is full of it. Windy probably has like 5,000 silk in his inventory.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. I have no idea what to do with it. I need to level up Windy to 35 so he can be a tailor slave. So yeah, Windy has so much money. So much silk. And so much mage weave for that matter as well. So I definitely can like level up tailoring to like 250 immediately. So I need to level up Windy pretty soon.
Right, I need one more thief and 3 more footpads.
Mm-hmm. So my quest should be here. So I can't see it most likely because I need to use the flute. Is that correct? Yes. Summon ancient spirits. There it is. What does the ancient spirit want from me except for pulling? Man, this is a lot of damage. Alrighty. So this should die regardless, so we can do quest. So, oh my god, I have to escort this thing. Okay. Do I actually have to escort this thing? I do. Oh god. This is gonna be fun. We have to do a giant escort quest. Which means he's most likely hitting this guy as well. No, he's not. He's just ignoring it. Thanks, I guess. Oh my god, he's fast. He's super fast. He's super fast. Holy crap. Alice, we need to run. This is... My god, what is he doing? Kill this thing. Toxic Horror is not attack. It is attacking, okay. Ooh. Aggro. Where do we need to escort this thing? To the streets. Oof, that's a long way. Oh shit, that's 3 enemies. We don't have mana currently. Someone is helping me. Alright. Thanks, I guess. We're totally out of mana. Nice. Let's quickly catch a break.
Oh my gosh, how many people have spawned? No, I don't want Syndicate Wizard. I'm just gonna go and hide in a bush for a second.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Okay. You there. Let's go get him.
Not a pole.
Oh dear.
Let's see. Not a pole. Okay. That's most likely the next spawn over here. We have almost all cooldowns ready.
Please, it's not going to do well.
Yep, you are battling multiple enemies.
Oh.
So kill that one and get running.
Okay. Wherever you are. I don't care who you are. You're going
He's
to save my
behind you.
butt.
It's most likely a hunter as it looks.
Thank you,
Yep.
dude, for saving my butt. That was super nice of
It's a
him.
hunter. Alright. But another pool, maybe?
Do you have any spare water? No, I don't have any water.
Nope.
Enter. P. Slash.
Slash P. Not P slash.
Slash P. Slash P. Ah! My Oh my goodness.
You didn't see it, but the fox
Yeah.
said slash P slash and then 7P and then gave up. Almost there. We're probably gonna get attacked once more.
Oh my goodness.
Are we gonna get attacked once more? Let's see. We're almost halfway there. Super nice. Almost halfway there. Please don't send me entirely down to the bottom. And there's the attack. I knew it was going to happen. Let's get full DPS going. be pretty fine though. Our dude is still alive. Let's clear off this thing. Alright, that is a clear as well. Super good. Like that. And that is quest cleared. Lovely. If he's gonna send me down, we're gonna go Hearthstone out and go for Ungoro over Strangle Up most likely. Okay, something else? Okay. Can we take a screenshot of this guy? How the hell did I... There we go. Yep, let's have a screenshot of this guy. Because that will give me the ability for a thumbnail. Haha! Alrighty, so we have to do this where? Ancient Spirit in Eastern Ashenvale. What? Oh my god, why do we have to go there? Okay. Why do we have to go there? Oh well. At least it gives me a nice screenshot for the episode, so... what about you? You're already done with your quest?
Yep. Oh, he just hit me with a mug. Hey, please.
Careful, your pet is like super duper dead.
Yep.
I think you are super duper dead. You should definitely not walk backwards. Because you can't outrun things backwards. Now run. Just run. Don't... Just run. You are so far almost dead. If you aggro anything, you are pretty done. Okay, you've taken a healing potion. Go attack.
Okay, he just finished his quest as well.
Part 1 he finished. You can mouse over things and see how much he needs to kill from everything.
Oh. Can you...
Press the 1 or this, yes.
Yep.
Get your pet back. Mm-hmm. Alrighty, so we need to leave this place. First, let's sell all of the trash.
How may I help?
Let's sell all of the trash that we have. Soulbound item.
May the stars guide you.
Alrighty, while I fly towards Ashara, let's take a look at the fox's screen and see what the fox is doing. But I think you are clear of this quest.
Yep, I was just waiting for them to finish, seeing if they saved my rear end.
But you can still keep hitting things because XP is XP.
Mm-hmm.
And you
and I'm so close!
Yup, that's so why I'm saying XP is XP. Alrighty.
I think they just finished as well.
Yep. They did. So let's head on out. And get your
They
quest
disbanded
started.
the group without... he said thank you.
Yes, he did.
How do
Hey, the fell cloth sold. 30 gold. Okay, so fell cloth is definitely a money maker. Interesting.
Okay. Well, he saved my ass. That was a nice person. Let's get the hell out of here until they send me back here. Okay, so what do I have to do now? Something probably worse. Dirty knuckle bones. Yeah, that's worse. Alterac. What were you saying about Alterac?
Well, Alterac is amazing, but you are under-leveled for that. I would not go there if I were you. But since I've been gaining so many levels, my gear has been honestly pretty amazing. Like, my necklace is bad, okay? But the rest of my gear has been very amazing. I also spent a bit too much money on that gear, honestly. But if it ever comes down to you having any elite quests, I can pretty much solo every elite quest that you will probably ever face, so that's pretty cool. And since I now have my Ranker add-on, I hopefully will get my PvP gear rather soon as well. It's a weekly lockout, so really, really bad.
They cheered at me.
They cheered at me.
How do you cheer at people?
Very simple. Take the second word. The verb is cheers. So it is a slash cheer. So if you see an emote in chat, try to find the verb and try out the verb in a neutral form. In this case, cheer.
Okay.
So we need Lieutenant Commander, Knight Captain, Knight Lieutenant, Knight Captain. So we need Knight Captain. If I want to have Knight Captain, I need rank 8. Okay. So I need rank 8. But if I want to have Lieutenant Commander, I need rank 10. So to get rank 10, I can reach rank 7 this week. 9 next week. So in 2 weeks.
Oh, how silly of me.
So in 3 weeks total, I can reach rank 11. So that means for the next 3 weeks, even though I'm not level 60 yet, I'm gonna do heavy PvP. Alterac, in this case. So if I reach level 60, I can immediately buy myself the PvP set. You could call that very stupid, and I would agree, but I want to do it. And I'm not known for intelligent moves, so yeah, next 3 weeks I have a loading screen. For the next 3 weeks, I'm gonna spend a significant amount of time in Alterac, most likely, and hope for a Alterac weekend, because that's an information that you do not have already, Fox. But every weekend, one of the 4 battlegrounds, or rather 3 battlegrounds, is boosted. And if it's Alterac Valley, if you're 51, it gives, I believe, double the honor. So you can massively span and immediately get your ranks up quickly. So this is really cool, and you should do that when you're 51, because Alterac is really, really funny. It's basically 40 players running head on to each other and just pressing buttons and hope that something happens. This is basically what Alterac is.
Okay.
So you need to have absolutely 0 skill, just target something and shoot. That's basically Alterac. That's how I play it. I just look at something and I shoot. But you have to do Alterac.
Level 51 first.
You will get there.
May the stars guide you.
Okay, Stillwind in Forest Song. What the hell? Oh, that's Bottle of Disease. I know someone who has Bottle of Disease as a quest.
Yes.
That means I am finished with this. So, let's head on over to Ironforge. Get ourselves...
Iron Forge.
Let's see, this is March of the Silithid. That takes me most likely... Speak to Pisla Zokin Gazetan. Interesting. So they want to speak in Gazetan. I am going towards Gazetan. So... Let's head on back to Darnassus really quickly before we execute the Hearthstone.
Yes.
Okay. That was the wrong quest you want to turn in? You need to turn in the yellow one, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And the belt is most likely worth more money. We could install an add-on that tells you the price of things. Because I've installed it and that is really, really nice.
Okay. So where do I have to go now? Let's do Storm Pike. I have to go to Iron Forge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You have reached level 32. That means you need to visit your trainer.
Level up!
Yes, you need to stream level up.
Level up!
There we go. And you need to visit your trainer. And you're 32 now. So that means you are about ready to go to Stranglethorn.
What brings you here?
And Stranglethorn, you're gonna be a while.
A lone light.
You're gonna be a while in Stranglethorn is also a really, really difficult area. Not gonna lie, you will die a lot.
I'm used to that.
Mm-hmm. I bet you are. Alrighty.
Yes, I need to fly to Iron Forge. Iron Forge. Where is Iron Forge? There it is.
There it is.
Okay, while they're flying, I will be right back.
Well, everybody's flying, so enjoy my flight. Let's look at loot while we do this. Let's get into dungeon and raids. Let's look into Sholo once again. Okay, we have left off here in Sholo. This is a bad item. This is again a bad item. Okay, there is a lot going on here. Boots, bad. We don't need shadow resistance really in this game. That's a lot. Ooh, that is... Ah, that's the Sholo set. Right, that is the Sholo set. Sholo has its own set, I believe. Yep, Sholo has its own set, I believe. And I believe the plate one was really nice. Yep, because it has mana per second. The plate one was really nice. Doesn't really give us spell power, which kind of sucks. But they have their own set. Right. But they do drop the Beastmaster helmet. They do drop... Okay. So I need to hit up Sholo. Let's see Strat. So let's see Strat. This is the undead side. Undead side, that's a good spear. That's a rare. We're not looking at rares.
The drink went the wrong way down.
I always, in Germany, I always call it zu dumm zum Trinken, which translates to stupid to drink. So...
Okay.
Ooh, that's a nice crossbow.
New crossbows.
That's a nice crossbow. I like my crossbow. I have technically the Altera crossbow, but I'm not wearing it because it has strength on it. So,
You shoot seagulls with it.
yes. Which has become quite the hobby in Valheim. Shooting seagulls. Okay. So, I don't need to go to Undead Strutholm as it looks. Do I need to go to Undead Strutholm? Has the mount, so the mount is really fucking fun. But mount is like, pfft, so rare. Insane back though. Ah shit, there it is. Beastalker pants, so I need to hit up Undead Strutholm as well. Let's look at Light Strutholm. Haven't seen a weapon that is really nice. Just one that is okay.
Where do I have to go? All the way over there. Okay. Now, I have to check mail.
Nothing here,
The
nothing
mail
here,
box
nothing
is
here.
over there.
Shadowcraft.
I should probably go this way.
The fist weapon, but it's low stats. But it would be nice to level fist weapons. But I can do that a different way. So Balnazar. I don't need to hit up Cloister, okay. So I don't need to hit up Cloister, but I need to hit up Undead, okay. That's about dungeons, okay. That is about dungeons. Okie dokie. So I'm almost there. The fox is doing quests in Ironforge. And now you need to head back to South Shore.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Have you looked at the book that I sent you?
I have read the book that you sent me, yes.
Very good. So why do you still have unread mail?
Because I'm about to go to the letterbox now.
Oh, okay. I haven't said a thing. Haven't said a thing. I'm gonna get killed
I did
someday.
that this morning.
I know that.
You're going to get what?
No, nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
What have you said you'll get worse, by the
No,
way?
nothing. Nothing.
Where's the hanging mailbox? Oh, is that the mailbox?
That's the
Weird
mailbox.
mailbox.
Hey, auction successful.
Find leather tunic sold, a thread, silver thread finally
If you mouse
sold,
over the
and
scroll, you can
provisions.
see the price that you've gained. So that's 40 silvers, that's 80 silvers, really nice, and that's 70 silvers, really nice. Making some profit.
The deviates haven't sold yet, unfortunately.
So which price did you put it in?
I put in 20 at 15, I think.
15 gold.
I can't. Yeah.
That's never gonna sell.
It was, I just based off the prices that were in the AH.
But that's most likely not gonna sell. The default price is around 8 gold.
For 20.
Yes.
Ah.
It's around 8
Everyone's
gold.
selling it much
If you
higher
sell
then.
it for 15, amazing. But that's double the price. It's unlikely that people are gonna spend double the money.
I
So
guess everyone was just trying then.
Yeah, just try. Just try if it sells for 15. Amazing. I've always sold it at around 8.
Good luck.
So yeah. Hey, if it sells, it sells, you know. I have found another gold source, and that's fellcloth grinding, which I might hit up when I have some downtime, because it is 5 gold a piece, which is super nice. Alrighty, the stone scale eel, we're gonna keep the eel. We're gonna keep the eels. My inventory absolutely sucks. So, I need to hit up the quest where the fox just was. And then we're gonna head to Ungoro. I think. We don't need this anymore. I should find the mage and ask him for a little bit of water. I have water, but it's weakest. Let's...
What does water? Is water like for healing?
It's mana regeneration.
Alright.
It's for mana regeneration. And well, if you constantly spam multi-shot and sometimes a serpent sting, you're gonna drain your mana quite quickly. And we hunters do not have a very high mana pool really overall.
Right.
And so that lower level water or weaker water kinda helps us out. So
Hey.
we don't really have to buy... Oh, there she is. There she is. Let's slap her.
Greetings. You
Little
have
slime
reindeer
goes a
now?
long way. So what do I have to do now?
Off and away.
So where are you guys
Go
sending
ahead,
me now?
kisses.
So where are you sending me now?
Your rune slaps you across the face. You mean you can actually do that?
Yes. Again, the verb is slap, so it's /slap.
But I would have to do your name, wouldn't I?
No, just click on me. By clicking on someone, it's your
Okay.
target. So this sends me back to Felwood again. But this sends me into Jedinar. I see. This sends me into Jedinar. So we're gonna hit up Ungoro now. So let's see. Let's keep this here. This I can sell. This I can sell. This I no longer need. So let's leave the fox alone before she does something not innocent to me. Alrighty.
Certain things you can't post on.
Well, I'd like to post. I'd like to post the episode on YouTube someday. So.
Exactly.
Oh well.
What can I get for you today?
Let's clear this out. Okay, I think I should clear out the inventory just a bit before we head into Ungoro, because my inventory is absolutely atrocious. So let's sell a few things. Let's smelt the mithril. He's still there. I can still see you.
I waved at you.
She waved at me at least. Probably with one finger standing above all others, but she did.
Can I say she stole your Berliner?
You can actually. But that's an advanced technique. If you type in /emote, you can make your own emote. So if you type in /emote steals your Berliner ! That would look like a real emote. So we're going. Oh, can I smelt thorium? Can I smelt thorium? I should be able to smelt thorium. Where's the mining guild? Where's the mining guild? The mining guild should be right about here. There it is. Alright. So that means I should be able to smelt thorium. Is that correct? Yes. Of course it will not give a skill point. No, why would it? So Rune cloth. We have so much rune cloth that I can make myself another stack of that. So this goes away. This goes in the auction. This is gold. This keep. This goes here. Healing potion. This goes to Windy. This goes to Windy. This is quest items, so quest item goes here. This goes into the auction house. This goes into the auction house. I need spices.
Good day to you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Off and away.
Create this. There would be a mage where I could steal mana from. Mana. Could steal water from. Let's send this to Windy. Let's send this to Windy. Is there a mage I can... He is too low.
Oh, how silly of me. I should have gone to my trainer. I forgot.
Yes, you should have, because you probably will gain feign death, which is a very helpful tool for you, most likely. It's looking
There's
to me
no
for...
trainer in South Shore, is there?
Nope.
Damn it.
Nope. So that means you have to fly back. It's the flight of shame. So we're gonna do... We're gonna do, let's say 2, let's go 315.99. Let's have this stone. It's about 10 per, so let's make 60 nice, 60 nice, 60 nice, 60 nice.
As for talents, should I continue with intimidation?
Intimidation you can't go below because intimidation is a single point. What you want now is you want either your pet to do more damage or you want more regeneration. In short, you're gonna fill this row completely. So either left or right, both is okay. No, the intimidation row. Intimidation row. This one.
Ah, this one here.
So Spirit Bond or Focus, both is okay. You're gonna go both. So you're gonna fill this row out. So either or is okay. The other one would have been more damage for your pet. So the other one, Bestial Discipline, is more damage for the pet. And the other one is for regeneration. In your case, regeneration might have been better, but again, you're gonna get both anyways.
Well, I gave them both 1, so...
It's fine. You're gonna get both, so it's no big deal. You're gonna get both. Alright. Let's look at stone skill. Okay, it's 40 per.
Ow.
Take this into the auction house. This goes here. This needs to be saved. It looks like I'm good now. The rest is pet food. Everything here is pet food. This is pet food. This is quest. So let's get quest stuff into here. This is emergency food. I think inventory is rather clear now. So is there a mage where I can steal mana from, water from? Not really. Okay. So let's run banana phone, and we are gonna hit Let's see, is there a quest for me to do? Is there a quest for me to do? Everything is not really. Thorician. The smoldering ruins of Thorician. Where are you taking me? Where are you taking me? Smoldering ruins of Thorician. You're probably taking me to the burning steps, is that correct?
Be good.
Listen to him, sure, listen. I'm gonna listen so hard that I click without reading.
Off with you.
And that yields 5,000 experience.
Feet on the ground.
No, it's 500 sad. So we're doing burning steps. Yep, we're not gonna hit burning steps. We still need 2 more levels for that.
What?
You went to Menethil instead of Ironforge.
That's weird. But okay.
So is there
I wanted to take the scenic route.
the scenic route? Technically, if you fly over Menethil, it's more scenic.
Alright, I wanted to get a souvenir to take to Ironforge.
Sure. Sure. So no one's gonna take me more
I saw that look.
Sure. Let's look at Stormwind, if there is a quest in Stormwind to take. Good luck charm goes into the plague lands. Can't do that. This is too low. This is the nation, so nothing here is another additional quest. We technically have the Cortello stuff here. And message in a bottle. Have we not done message in a bottle yet? It doesn't look like it.
Bottle.
So that would be a 51 quest. It's an elite quest though. No, we have done message in a bottle. Have we? I don't think we have. I think we're gonna explore message in a bottle because it's a 51 quest. So that might be a little bit of experience we can steal. Ungoro. Let's look at Ungoro. Yeah, Ungoro is full of stuff. Yeah, Ungoro is absolutely full of stuff. If I were to be intelligent, which we know I am
Which are not.
I would
Yes.
just simply stay in Felwood and grind nothing but satyrs for Felcloth. Because A, it's kill experience, and B, it's Felcloth, which is 5 gold per Felcloth. So not only would I be gaining some experience, I would also be gaining money. That would be the intelligent thing to do. And I might do that when no one's looking. Because it's really, really freaking boring if a stream is on Twitch and does nothing but grind mobs for 3.5 hours. You guys don't want to see that? I kinda don't want to show you that, so...
Right. Are you the hunter trainer?
Nope. The other side.
Are you the gate? Are you the gate master?
Are you
Are you the gate master?
You have to go to the other side. To Otter Space. I'm here for training.
So?
So you're gonna filter out the unneeded things. You can filter out the unlearnables. Filter. Unavailable off. And now you're not gonna use flare, so you can ignore flare for now. It would be a little bit complicated to teach you the flare. So let's scroll down a little bit. There's a Raptor Strike and a Mongoose Strike, and very importantly, Feign Death. Very, very important skill for you to buy. Get used to Feign Deathing. It can save your bacon so hard. So hard. Let's look at Frost Trap. Is that the Frost Trap that I think you need? No. This is not the frost wrap that I think you need. So that's gonna be fine. You don't need that one.
Okay, do I need anything else?
No, not really. You have all that you need, really. So, first of all, you need to update your Raptor Strike and your Mongoose Strike. So you have to open your spellbook.
Spellbook?
Spellbook.
So...
Update Raptor and Mongoose.
And Mongoose.
World of Warcraft did that so much better. So much better. They rewrote many abilities to be much more useful. So World of Warcraft did that so much better. And Feign Death. That is your new best friend. You want that somewhere where you can reach it, definitely. Now, just press it. Now, you have 6 minutes. After 6 minutes, you die for real. So, correct. In 6 minutes, you die for real. Any movement breaks the Feign Death. How to best use Feign Death. Walk away just a little bit and then Feign Death. Don't Feign Death on the spot. Because if you Feign Death and the mob is right next to you, it will hit you again. So,
okay.
Just have a little step. Just have a little step and then Feign Death. And if you have to stay dead for an extended period of time for your pet to die, so you're truly safe, that's fine. But remember, after 6 minutes, you die for real. So after 6 minutes, you die for real. However, super useful. I use it all the time. I mean, you have seen it on stream. I use it all the damn time. It is so useful. However, here is a very important caveat. Enemies can resist Feign Death if they are above your level. If they are lower than your level, it probably never happens. If they are parity your level, 1-to-1, it very rarely happens. It does, and it's super frustrating and super annoying that you're gonna die. And anything that is above you has a chance to resist it. If the enemy is red, good luck.
Okay.
Yes. If the enemy is red, good luck. It's unlikely to happen. But, again, best thing for you is just to try it out on mobs where you cannot die, really. Just get used to Feign Deathing. Hey, I got a Zandalar buff. Cool. Without a pet, unfortunately. Let's make message in the bottle.
That's what I need to do.
Message in the bottle.
Bottle of disease.
Bottle of disease. You can return to Ashenvale, of course. You still have a few quests there you can do before hitting up Stranglethorn, which is not a bad idea, because Stranglethorn is really difficult. This is where it ramps up quite hard, because there is a lot of enemies. You will face healers for the first time that heal themselves. So Strangle, it goes.
So I'm gonna hate it.
Yes. You can be glad that this is a PvE server and not a PvP server, because if this was a PvP server, I would do hell bent for you to avoid Stranglethorn at all costs. It's that bad.
Okay.
I really hate Stranglethorn when it's a PvP server. And that's coming from someone who grew up on a PvP server. And I was 14 at that time. And then... You know...
So I'm going to love every minute.
Yes.
I'm going to love it so much. We're going to make it our summer holiday venue, aren't we?
Yeah. I was 14 at that time. 14. And basically I've had no idea what PvP is. It was 2004. PvP was not a word that I had known. And I just logged into my server called Malganis. I just logged into my server. Didn't even know what PvP meant. I just clicked on a name that I thought was cool because I was 14. And up until this point, I never really experienced PvP. Well, turns out, Stranglethorn is the first area that I was in that had both Alliance and Horde. And it turned into a battlefield. A real-life battlefield. There were hundreds of players in Stranglethorn and hundreds of players trying to lynch each other. So that was fun.
Wonderful.
That was fun, and there should be an NPC here, but I cannot see the NPC. There's gold, however, so let's pick up the gold. Why is the NPC not here? Why is the NPC not here? So do I... Princess Poba. Princess Poba is what I need to click on. So what is Princess Poba? Do I have to actually Google it? Most likely. Wow, classic message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. So... I have to slay King Mukla, that's fine. Start at Princess... Okay, it's an NPC that is magically not there. Okay, so... Let's see. So she's not here. Why is she not here? Did she get... Ah, there she is. Just spawned in. How nice of you. So, slay King Mukla. Ooh, that's an elite. Is that an elite? Message in the bottle, that's an elite. Okay. I don't have the dragon buff, I have the Zandalar buff, which is not as strong. But I should be able to kill the elite. I have lots of cooldowns available. So let's see. So I need to slay King Mukla. He's a big boy.
Oh my goodness.
He's a big boy. So Talus, let's pull him back. No ad.
Nice beard though.
Nice beard. So let's pull him back. Let's Bestial Rage. And let's fully DPS this guy. Ooh, he does a lot of punch. Ooh, I'm not so sure if I can do this. I have aggro, which is nice. That gave me the time to heal just a bit. That's fine. That's fine. I just need to get Talus just a little bit more aggro. Let's play dead. Let's mana potion. That was the wrong mana potion. Let's heal up. Ooh, he's difficult. He's difficult, alright. So Talus is dead. So that means I need to kite him now. Can I do this? I can definitely do this. Yep, I can definitely do this. Oh, no, I'm dead. Shit.
Uh-oh. Here he comes. He's going to stand on you.
Oh. I can do this. I can do this. Nice crit, yo. Nice trigger.
He's slow, at least he's slow.
Yeah, that's my winning grace. That's my winning grace. Let's shoot down again. There are 2 people here, but they're not helping. That's fine. I can do this on my own. That was a nice needed crit. That was a miss. And that's another slow. And bye-bye! Yay!
Nice.
I killed King Bukla alone.
Now-
That's the power of
now
Hunter.
skin him. Oh, you can skin him. That's awesome.
Yes. And I got a thick hide. Fitting. Oh well. That was difficult. Talus unfortunately died. But hey, it was a boss elite without any buffs, so it's pretty good. That was pretty good.
Okay, so where do I need to go now?
The crystal of
I
your
need to go
vision.
as-
So you should probably head on over to Ashenvale.
Yes. I shall head on over to Ashenvale. It's been a while.
So let's feed Talus. Talus has fought valiantly.
May I aid you? May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Alrighty, so that gave us 8,000 experience. Not much, but XP is XP, so I'll take it. Now, more crush would be nice too, but more crush is very rarely there.
You like it when someone has a crush on you?
Hasn't happened much though. Hasn't happened
So you
much.
say.
So I say. The world does not want me, even though I'm the perfect husband.
Good.
Why?
I don't want to share.
Sure. Sure,
No,
I get.
Where is
Well-
Ashenvale?
Ashenvale is on the other continent, so you
So I
ideally.
have to go down to Booty Bay
No,
and then
not really.
boat?
You can go to Menethil and go to Obadine. So take the ship Menethil to the Night Elf area.
Okay.
Let's see if you hit the right boat.
You're gonna love this.
Because there are 2 boats. And you're probably gonna take the wrong one. That is my guess.
No, because I know I have to ask the nice guy at the beginning of the pier.
There you go, she learned.
Excuse me.
She learned.
Excuse me, sir. I'll probably still catch the wrong boat though, won't I? Yeah, I saw that. My connection has decided to put you back into real time.
Yeah, you probably had so much delay that Twitch said, you know what? No, we're gonna update you. So this is a bad wrist. For the effort that we had, this is a bad wrist. Okay. So everything... Oh, I'm gonna take... Yeah, I'm gonna take the bank... Oh, not a Zandalar buff, nice. I'm gonna take the bank on Ratchet to bank up a few items because I don't need these. I don't need this as well. This is nice. The ooze containers, sure.
The boat's already there. Which means I need to miss the boat.
Is there a nice mage I can steal some mana from? No, doesn't look like it. Oh, that's the lovely sword. I love this sword. Such a cool item. Such a cool item. There is no mage I can steal some water from. Oh well. We still have 2 bottles, and then we have my low-level mana Which is fine. Hunter does not need the highest end of waters, so... Alrighty, we're gonna hit up Ungoro. Terrible name. So many accents in his name that I can't even read it. Gear-wise, we're doing wonderful. We're 52.5. Yay, that's really nice. Few moments ago, we were both on a griffin. Now we're both on a boat.
Well, I'm not on it yet.
So, it's quite interesting how this episode goes. I can't even switch over to the other screen because there's nothing happening. Oh, there's a paladin tank. I had a massively good paladin tank in my Atal Hakar run. And this person has not as good gear. The chest is correct, but everything else is semi-okay. Because he does stamina intellect, which is the right thing, but there's stamina strength and intellect spirit. The other tank that I had was really, really good. Had full MP5 gear and intelligence. Stamina was really, really nicely geared. And was an amazing tank as well, so... So, we have to hit Gadgetan first. We're gonna buy some Norgenfogger because I wanna fly down Ungoro. I don't wanna run down Ungoro because that takes way too long. I wanna fly down Ungoro. So, Gadgetan, speaking of Gadgetan, there's Toga's quest. There's Yuka Sprigget. So which quest is this? There's a Burning Steps. Ew, that probably goes into Blackrock Depths. Show Toga the way back to his wife Torta. Oh! That's the turtle quest. Yeah, that's a huge escort. We're not gonna do that one. I hate escorts as it is. So... Why are you laughing?
I'm not going to mention anything. I'm not going to say anything.
Well, the Locksley escort.
No.
Okay.
I was thinking of something completely different.
Okay.
Time is money, friend.
Time is money, friend. Let's get this into my backpack. We don't no longer need that. Everything else we can sell in volcanic activity. Where do you lead me? You lead me to Ungoro. Interesting. There's an Ungoro quest in Ratchet. Thanks, Questy. Would have never known that. Would have never known that there is an Ungoro quest here.
Yeah, what do you want? Be careful out
Volcanic
there.
activity. So what do you want me to do with this quest?
Oh, there's a big rock under the water there.
Ungoro Ash. Okay, just a kill.
What's up?
What's up? So let's get to Gadgetan and buy some Norgenfogger. Does Feralas have anything? We have 2 quests in Feralas still. Interesting. So we still have a Feralas quest over there, so that's nice. But we're gonna head down to Ungoro because this can be done with 55 as well. Alrighty. So, I'm flying. The fox is flying soon as well, so nothing really is happening on the screen. I deeply apologize. This has not been the most interesting episode.
It's a travel episode.
Yeah, it's a travel episode.
Choosing the best places to go in the winter, in the summer.
Looking at moments where we died, right here,
Yes.
in Theramore, when we made the walk to Ratchet, when you were a fledgling of level what, 17?
So a few days ago.
A few days ago, where we died horribly. 3 times. 2 times?
Yes. I can't remember.
Can't remember.
times.
Probably 3 times. So there is a quest here as well, but that's a low quest. This quest is Tiara of the Deep. Let's look into Attune. So attunement to the call. Onyxia is Dragon King Manas. Oh, that's an elite quest. Yep, that's an elite quest. Aqual Quintessence. Shara. That's for dowsing. Yep, that's for dowsing. Scepter of the Shifting Sounds. Oh, that's for Ankirai. Okay. Ah, the Sholo key. Right, that was a thing. Sholo key. Clear the way along the watchtowers. Reach level 55. Okay. Yeah. So many stupid things. And this is Burning Crusade. We don't need Burning Crusade yet. Okay. Naxxramas is not available. Blackwing Lair, of course, is UBRS. Yep, that's UBRS stuff. The pure UBRS, okay. The Blackwing Lair will be really easy to attune, quote unquote easy. Going into UBRS is not really easy. I've seen, that was very stupid, but I've seen a speed run of Blackwing Lair. Because I've seen this people advertise Blackwing Lair under 30 minutes. And my brain is still stuck in 2005, 2006. And I was like, yeah, we need like 5 hours in Blackwing Lair. So what the hell is 30 minutes? Turns out people have basically dismantled the raids and built the most optimal groups ever. And they're just smashing Blackwing Lair in 20 minutes or less. And it looks absolutely stupid. So yeah, that actually happens. So...
we went to a desert island.
Huh?
And what a lovely desert island.
That's Tanaris. You're gonna go there too, someday.
On holiday.
So yeah, I kind of want to relive my memories of Molten Core and Blackwing Lair, but people are probably gonna just destroy it. So that's a thing, I guess. So let's buy some Nogan Fogre. In case we screw up, let's buy 10 Nogan Fogre.
Talk to me.
Let's buy 10 Nogan Fogre.
Keep it real.
Keep it real! Let's look at this quest right here.
Ah, potential customer.
Is this getting me to Silithus? No, this is getting me to Ungoro as well. Oh my god, so many quests in Ungoro. Wow. That's gonna be a lot. So, let's head to one of the most famous leveling areas in the game. Ungoro. Gonna be fun. And tomorrow, when you're not looking, I'm definitely not going to Felwood. Definitely not grinding fell cloth. Definitely not trying to make a little bit of money.
Of course not.
No. And tomorrow, not only is tomorrow Wednesday, but the Hana has an extended weekend. I only have to work tomorrow, and Thursday and Friday is off for me. Super nice.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Which means I have no idea if I'm streaming, because I might actually take an extended weekend off. I might actually do that. No idea.
Yes,
So-
you'll never be rid of me, though. Block contact.
I'm gonna stay offline for 48 hours.
I know where to find you.
I'm gonna remove someone from my friend list as well.
I still know where to find you.
I guess. So let's Nogenfoger up. And we are small. And we have freefall. Alrighty. So we are tiny. And we're flying. Orgoro! And that is why we do the Nogenfoger quest. So we don't have to walk all the way over there. Man, I love Ungoro. I would probably die of all of the pollen that is in Ungoro. But I love Ungoro. There's huge dinosaurs as well in Ungoro. Can't tame them, unfortunately. I'm gonna land in enemies, but they are neutral. Lucky. Alrighty, quests. Quests. We're gonna go there later. There is another quest over there. Most likely is Ungoro very easy to do now that I have Questy. I never had a quest helper like that, so I'm probably gonna enjoy my time in Ungoro, honestly. Oh, we have so many things to kill here. It's gonna be good. And I haven't even touched the Ungoro quests, and it's already massively overcrowded.
Oops.
I heard an oops.
I nearly fell off the bridge. I was looking at your map.
Well, my map is kind of round and kind of huge, and there's kind of a lot of things to do. And I'm curious how the map will look once I have the Ungoro quests, because I only have the outside quests now. I don't even have the Ungoro quests yet. So that's gonna be fun.
It's rather questioning.
Also, Ungoro was one of those areas where PvP was an absolute chore, because this is the entrance for both Alliance and Horde, and there was just so much ganking here. There was just so much ganking and camping and
What's up? Glad I could help.
Alright. So there should be a quest here as well.
See you later.
Another quest over there, another quest over there.
How are you? See you around.
Hello.
I'm not looking at the map until I have every quest available to me.
Time is money, friend. Hurry back.
I'm not even gonna read anything, I'm just gonna do stuff. The Dunga is hungry. It's repeatable. Look at me go! It looks like I'm faster, I'm just tiny.
My, you're a tall one.
Crystals of power. Okay. Now I have every quest. Oh my god. It's awful. Oh my god, it's awful.
You look ridiculous.
Oh, that's so funny. It's awful. It's awful. I can't even tell what is what. So let's look at Dadanga. Dadanga is hungry. It wants blood petal sprouts. Sure. Let's get the flight master because I don't want to do the walk of shame.
Yo,
And there we go.
glad I could help.
Okay, I basically will start from the north down to the south. That's what he said. Let's just do things and see what happens, I guess. We need power crystals, so lots of those. We need the tar lords for their sticky things. So much DPS. At 51, Hunter finally becomes a good class. It's not a bad class before that, but at 51, Beastmaster Hunter finally becomes a real chunker of a class. Holy crap, that was 300 DPS. That is... Bam! Another chunk of damage. I'm doing 485 damage non-crit. Woohoo! And I got a quest drop as well. Okay. Next one. Let's attack a Tar Lord with full DPS buffs. I'm curious on what I'm gonna do to this guy.
So what do I have to kill?
So let's hawk up.
Ow.
Let's hawk up. Let's take the Tar Lurker over there. And let's fully DPS on this guy. No crit? Sad. Oh, I'm out of mana. Sadness. Sadness Everdeen. We didn't crit. Oh well. Let's drink some potion and continue. So, Ungoro. If we look at our map, well, there's a lot of stuff to do. So it's gonna be very exciting. We're gonna be here most likely for a level or two, actually. So this is gonna be a lot. Still no crit. I would almost make 1,000 damage that way. So this guy just resisted my feign death because he's 2 levels above me. I'm curious on how much damage I would do to a caster. Hey, these boots are not too bad. But they're cloth. Why do they have agility? Oh wow. Itemization in World of Warcraft. Pretty trash.
Why is it not?
You're gonna kill the Bloodhound gang. Untis. No reaction. Bad.
No, I'm concentrating.
Sure.
That's why.
Valid excuse. I still haven't crit a aimed shot in a long time. Please, game. Give me a good aim shot crit. I want to see 1,000. This guy is healing himself. Stop that. Okay, we got Ungoro soil. We need tons of Ungoro soil. We have 2 different quests for Ungoro soil. Oh, pet needs food. Hey, 930 crits. Ain't no one gonna hold aggro this way. Nice, nice. Let's feed Tullis. There's a blue crystal. Since we have to regenerate some mana, might as well take the blue crystal. Have you gone ability hunting yet? For your 24 skills? I believe you did.
Yes, I did. My pet, you mean?
Ah, right, yeah, you found the pet who had both skills, right.
Yes.
Yes. You need to do it again at level 35. Because I know that the skills are available at 35. However, you will learn...
8 levels.
You will learn 1 skill in Stranglethorn, actually, on level 30. And that's the dash ability, so your pet can run faster for a shorter period of time. Which is quite nice. Because that is the 4th active slot that your pet will occupy. If you look into your bar, it has 3 active slots, right? It can learn up to 4. And sprint or dash will be the 4th and final skill. Nice, nice. I got buffed by Fortitude. Who? Oh, thanks, priest. Oh, you're level 60. Why? What are you doing here? The guitar?
Hey, Feign Death is good.
Feign Death is amazing. It's also good for aggro resetting. If you have aggro, you can reset it to the pet. It's really nice for that as well. It's a really useful tool. Nice crit. We are out of mana. Let's drink my last potion that I have. Alrighty, so everything around me is littered with quests. Pretty much everything around me. So my hearthstone is in Iron Forge. Actually not too bad. I'm gonna keep it there.
Okay, so I need to find what? I need to find Ram Blood Goose.
Guitar Lord. Nice. Ooh, 921. A crit when I didn't need one. Where's my pet? Oh, my pet is still entangled. Okay, sure. Okie dokie. And I think in this week? Are you free this weekend?
Me?
Yes.
I believe so.
Because I want to get your hotkeys set up. Because currently you're playing with the standard hotkey layout, which is totally fine, but it limits you quite hard on the main 5 or 6 buttons on your keyboard. And we're gonna give you a custom key binding, so you will have additional keys and hotkeys available. That would mean you have to retrain your brain just a little bit, but it will be very worth it. And we're gonna give you the button layout that I am using. Many people have used my button layout so far, and it looks like to be very easily adaptable. A bit complicated in the beginning, but it will give you access to around 20 different hotkeys just by the raster on the left side. So everything from Q to T to B. So this raster of 20 buttons will give you roughly 20 active buttons to click, which is quite easy. And most of it will happen in this section right here. Most of it will happen in this section right here, and most of these buttons are basically double or triple functioned. So it will be a good hotkey layout. It will just be new for you to learn, but it will be quite beneficial because currently you're clicking a lot of skills with the mouse, which is highly inefficient. And if you panic, you might not be able to click the button, which is the next problem. So having your hotkeys set up so you can basically fly or dance over the keyboard. I always call it dancing over the keyboard. It is much better than clicking it with a mouse. So we're gonna set up your hotkey setup pretty soon.
Sounds good.
It is most apparent when I play Final Fantasy, and if I do some raiding in Final Fantasy, you can see me flying and dancing over the keyboard quite heavily. But Final Fantasy is also quite more active than World of Warcraft. But I've rewatched many of my streams and boss kills over the time, and just looking at my keyboard. And it is very funny if you see me flying and dancing over the keyboard. It looks kinda odd, but funny at the same time. So there's the next quest. Let's kill this guy immediately. The biggest modifier will be your thumb. Your thumb will be on Alt for many skills. So you probably use your main 3 fingers on WASD for movement. Get used to your thumb being near the Alt key. So basically you're taking your thumb, if you look at the screen.
It's going to be skew-whiff.
Skew-whiff?
Skew-whiff. I'm going to be like a slightly WASD.
WASD, so you have your 3 fingers, right? You have your 3
so
fingers.
My thumb is folded under my hand.
Correct. And your thumb is folded under the hand most likely. So your thumb will be most likely under the hand. So you will have your 3 fingers for WASD, for movement, and the thumb is the modifier. So you're basically gonna use the thumb basically here on Alt, and you're having your main fingers over WASD. So I have my fingers over WASD, and if I want to do something, I have my thumb on Alt, basically, because A and E is strafing. However, if I Alt and E, it's pet healing, for example. If I Alt and Q, it's healing me, for example. If I press the 1, I'm attacking. But if I press Alt and 1, I'm slowing. So if I just press 1, I would be attacking. However, if I Alt 1, I'm slowing the enemy. So this is my button layout. My button layout uses the thumb on Alt for pretty much every button in this area, for a secondary function. And this yields quite a lot of flexibility with layouts. So you're gonna see me do this a lot. The thumb right here, and then a button.
So that's
or a button or a letter.
that's what you intend on doing for your weekend off.
Correct.
Going crazy trying to teach me hotkeys.
Yes.
Everyone, you are witnesses to this. He said he wanted a relaxing, restful weekend, and instead he's going to go crazy teaching me hotkeys.
You're gonna mess up a lot. Because
Yes.
your dexterity is not yet there. Quite simply. Because you're still a beginner of video games, really. You haven't had the experience that many viewers have. You're still a beginner. You have what, like, if we talk seriously gaming, you probably have less than 200 hours. Seriously gaming.
Probably.
So you have less than 200 hours as a serious gamer. So I would still consider you far and well and beyond an absolute beginner. So this is quite the challenge for you to get your dexterity in. It's not a bad skill to train, however. This translates to many other games as well. Because usually a game has the modifier on control. But to use that, they want you to use the pinky finger. And I hate using the pinky finger. I really find this uncomfortable to stretch my hand with the pinky finger over control. I really hate to stretch my hand that way. So I thought I need a solution, because I don't like doing this movement right here. This tenses up my fingers right here, and I hate this because this really tenses my hand up. So I was thinking, well, the thumb really has nothing to do, because in many games the thumb is just used for alt, and I think that is a criminal underuse of the thumb just for space. So I thought, if a game, doesn't matter if it's World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy or whatever, if a game has a function on control, I'm gonna rebind that to alt, because I find the movement with the thumb to alt much more enjoyable, and it doesn't really tense up my hand the way the pinky finger does, just biomechanically. So that is why I've chosen to use the thumb for stuff, and it has worked out for me quite well, and it has worked out for many other people too. So the thumb is really a good biomechanical finger to use for stuff like this. And I want to have the super sticky toe, the last one, please. Go. And these guys in Final Fantasy are bound as well. These guys, they're not really bound for a function in World of Warcraft, because World of Warcraft does not have as many buttons as Final Fantasy has. But Final Fantasy has this bound as well. Because in Final Fantasy, there is a clear difference between single target and multi-target. Your AoE skills in Final Fantasy are separated. So I have single target skills on the number row, and I have multi-target skills on the button row down below. So I can easily switch from single target to multi-target in Final Fantasy. And I know just by hand position if I'm on single target or if I'm on multi-target. This does not come into play into World of Warcraft, because World of Warcraft simply does not have this. Alrighty, so a little slime goes a long way. But why is this quest here? Why is this quest here? Oh, there's Ungoro soil, right? You can find it on the ground as well. Purple Lotus. I believe Purple Lotus was something very useful in the auction house. Oh, there's 2 dinosaurs. Let's just get both of them. Let's get this one as well. Update with a few cooldowns. Now let's have some DPS. Damn, that was nice. Let's have the pet attack the other one.
Sharp talon.
Bam bam.
Who's Sharp talon?
Sharp Talon is a friendly. Because it's green.
Yes, I want it.
It's a hippogriff. You cannot tame hippogriffs. In fact, you cannot tame hippogriffs until the 7th add-on. Which we're not gonna play. And there was just a spammer scammer, and Saribot did kill the spammer scammer. So thank you very much, Saribot.
Wow.
But good bot.
Well done, sorry. Good bot. Hang on.
But yeah, many functions will be on the thumb. So get used to using the thumb, because I rebind everything from control to my thumb to alt.
It does feel weird imagining the thumb folded that way.
Yes. But it
very
will get
strange.
quite natural. It's pretty easy to do. It's a quick move, because honestly, once you use WASD, your thumb should always be over space anyways. So if your thumb is over space anyways, might as well scooch to the left a little bit and get over alt as well. We have 2 enemies to fight. Let's fight 2 enemies. Let's get some cooldowns in. And you're gonna use the I don't know what it's called in English. I believe it translates to 1-to-1 actually. In Germany it's called the circumflex button, and I think it's in English it's circumflex as well. It's the button left to the 1, because that button is never bound in any video game, and we're gonna rebind that one as well. And I use
The one
this...
with the line and the... The one with the line and the...
The little roof, yes. The one with the little roof over it. Basically left to the number 1.
Little roof, yes. But yeah, anyway, that one, yes.
Yes. Next, because that button left to the number 1 is basically never bound in any video game ever. And it's a button. Let's make use of it. It's a button. So we're gonna give this 2 functions as well. It will have 3 functions on my keyboard, but you never need the 3 functions. But you have this function as well as the alt key. So alt, circumflex, and circumflex will be bound as well. Again, it's another button to add to your repertoire for the rester. It's called a rester, and we're gonna pretty much use the complete rester over here. Except for the pinky finger, because I hate the pinky finger. I really hate using the pinky finger. I have a weak pinky. If you want to call it that.
Okay.
If you want to call me weak pinky, you can call me weak pinky. But I'm a strong thumber, yo. I have a weak pinky, but I'm a strong thumber, yo.
You have good fingers.
And now you have seen me, if you scroll down again if this is the YouTube recording. While fighting this mob, I used space and alt with the thumb very, very close to each other. What did I do? I basically ran to the side. Oh god, I need to dodge this guy. I need to dodge this guy. Is he trying to kill it? What was he doing? Oh, he's following it probably for a quest. I basically used this this finger right here for the Q. So I strafed, I jumped, I let go of Q because I am strafing into this direction. So I switched to alt and circumflex to stun the enemy. So I basically ran away, jumped, kept moving, and I switched over to circumflex. So I'm giving the thumb just more additional functions, except for just space. Because if you just use space, it's boring.
So you're giving it a thumbtion.
Yes. 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 It's a good pun though. But yeah, basically your thumb is quite useful with the alt because you don't have to bend your wrist like that, which I hate. And that is why I use the overhead camera. Now it happens again. And now I just did the same thing. I basically thumbed and I circumflexed. I alt circumflexed. So run, jump, circumflex. Run, jump, alt circumflex. Alt, run, circumflex. It gives me the ability to keep moving and instruct Talus to stun the enemy. And now I need a healing, so I need a pet healing, so it's alt and E. Or pet healing. Doesn't make sense.
Like Pelbook.
It's like Pelbook. But the best hotkey in Germany, we have umlauts. And that's the Ü for Instanz. Instead of instance, it's instance.
Instance.
That's the best hotkey. It's the instance hotkey. This became a running gag between Sunny and I, because I was showing him my hotkeys, and then I showed him my Ü for instance, so that was quite fun. Oh, I'm out of Anna. Out of Anna. Okay guys, we technically have reached the end of the episode. However, I'm having quite a lot of fun right now. So we're gonna do overtime for like 20 minutes. Because I don't want to quit yet. Because, well, Ungoro is here. I'm kind of doing Ungoro. But one thing that you definitely need, Fox, and that is a better mouse. Because your mouse is absolutely awful. And you need a better mouse.
My mouse is dying.
Yes,
so
that as well.
Before it dies on me.
That as well.
But we shall see this month.
Yes.
If and when.
If and when I get my mouse, then I will throw it out of my house. No?
Oh, God. My cat will worry about the mice, thank you.
Yeah. That's one of the main reasons I could never visit you, because that would actually kill me. The beast of death, of doom and gloom. And the drop rate of the blood petals is awful. Again, if you play back the recording on YouTube, I just did the Q space Alt circumflex once again to instruct my pet to taunt the enemy. And it's a really nice way of playing the keyboard.
What do I have to kill? Oh, you're all the way back there again. You're joking. Oh, you mean thing.
There and back again. A story by
Yes.
Lowan Baggins.
Oh dear. Run, banana.
Oh, I saw that miss. It went. Phew. Yes, the sound effects are necessary.
Oh, spider.
Play deaf. Now you
Yeah,
pet
plain-
attacked. But now you can feign death. You're walking into another spider. What are you doing? Woman!
I was trying to.
Feign death. Very good. But now you feign death next to an enemy. This is exactly what I was saying. If you stand up now, it's gonna run towards you. And run. Do I have a quest for these oozes? Yes.
Oh shoot! I should
Oh.
not have run into this camp.
Yeah, you're in the Satyr camp.
Yeah, I'm gonna so die.
Yep, that's the Satyr camp.
No, someone has just been through there and killed everything.
Lucky, I guess. So I can make this quest happen here as well. Interesting.
Sometimes you get lucky.
So this quest is not only in Felwood. Ah, I see. So this would have been in Jadanar, but I can do this quest here as well. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, my poor inventory is gonna hate this place.
I was going to say something extremely corny, but then I remembered not to.
Well, you're Cornish after all.
True. By 1/4.
1/4 is enough. It's too much already.
Yep.
Ooh, that's bad. Let's have this. This should be a multi-shot kill. Did I am out of mana. Oh. There we go. So technically I could use the flask here as well. Is that correct? I can't click this thing? Yep, I can. Okay. So I can do this quest here too. That's good. Okay. My poor inventory. Need manana. Need manana.
Banana, banana,
Mana mana.
banana, banana, where are they?
And while I drink mana, I'm gonna visit the Golden Throne. Be right back, guys.
Okie dokie. So, who do I need to kill? Oh. Okay, so I need to kill Taniel Darkwood. Taniel Darkwood. Where are they there?
Righty, I haven't died. Interesting. Let's attack. And yes, I washed my hands. You can see it's wet, alright? It's not pee.
So he says.
So I say.
Why can't
fun
I
fact.
find the people that I have to kill? Hmm?
Fun fact. I've posted it into my own company's WhatsApp chat, but this mouse right here is a G502. This mouse, I don't know if you can see it, probably better in the main camera, but this mouse is supposed to have texture over here on the plastic. It's supposed to have texture on the plastic. You can see it faintly right here. But I have worn down the plastic with my fingers completely. You can see there it is right here, there's texture. And I have worn down the plastic on this mouse so hardcore that all of the texture has disappeared. So I've used my mouse extensively. So yeah, quite fun. G502, best mouse in the world. Can't recommend it enough. So yeah, I've worn down the plastic quite hard. I was noticing it because I usually clean my mouse every few weeks. And I was like, this is oddly smooth and not textured anymore. And yeah, because I've worn it down completely. So isn't there supposed to be a quest over there? Trade of foodstuffs, literally. Oh, there's another ooze. Oh, there's a red crystal. We haven't had one of these yet. So there should be a crate of foodstuffs. This looks like it.
Why can't I find him?
What do you need to do?
I need to find the druid.
Druid.
Yep.
So look your map.
These three here.
Oh, so you have to find a name. So you have to find someone with a name. I see. You could do it a target macro. You know how what he's called. So he's called Maywort, if I see that correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So you can make the target macro and just make him Tar Maywort, and that will target him if he's available. So if you have trouble finding an enemy, a specific enemy, you can do a target macro and target him, and then you can easily find him that way. Step back, that's good. And the drop rate of these blood petals is awful. How many levels did you gain, Nungoro? Yeah, 20, because the thing didn't drop.
Okay, so...
Escape, escape. Macros. Now you have your target macro. And now modify the name to fit whatever you need. And you don't have to fully write it out. If it's Tar Mevo, that's probably already enough. Slash Tar Mevo. No, Tar. T-R-A. T-R-A. Or target.
Yep.
And then Mevo. Like his name. Just needs to be unique enough. You don't have to fully write it out. The game will complete it for you.
New.
Mavo should already be enough. No, no. That was correct. Cancel. That's fine. You have the target macro already in your hotbar. Look to your bottom right. You already have it in your hotbar. So you only have to click this target thing now. And if he's available to you, you will auto-target him.
Okay, so just go exit.
Just exit now. I'm out of mana. I'm out of mana! Now you're probably too far away, because I can tell from your minimap that you're most likely way off.
Ouch.
Let's get the yellow power crystal over there, and then we should have enough mana to get the... what's it called? Dimetradon down. Nice auto attack crit. The target macro is a really useful thing to have, especially when you have to find a named and you have absolute trouble finding him. Sometimes reading the quest helps as well. Sometimes you have to spawn him. In this case, however, given that there is a sword on the minimap, it's most likely just a simple kill, nothing conditional. Okay. More blood petals over here. There should be a power crystal over there somewhere. But we still need to kill blood petals, so that's what we're gonna do. Nice double pet crit. I missed my shot. Another pet crit. Another pet crit. Pretty good damage, Talis. We found him. Now right click his face. Rate target icon and something visible. And now take a look around where he is. What you can also do, you can press your hunter's mark. Press your 0. You are not in line of sight. That gives you a lot of information, so he's probably behind a tree. He's probably behind you. Keep pressing your... on him? He's most likely in that building. He's most likely in that tower.
Yeah.
But you are in sight. You have pulled 2 people, so be careful. There is a patrol coming. It stopped. Okay. Run with Talis towards the ranged one as well. Not Talis, Blade. My pet. Can't have my pet. Belongs to me. Ah, I know what's going on. You have to go into the cave. The guy is most likely in the cave. Attack with Blade. There we go. Attack with him. Press E. There we go. Now step back. Or simply attack. That's also... And now you probably dropped. You cannot target him because he's inside of the cave system.
Okay.
So you have to go down there.
Not something I like doing.
But that's the quest. That's the quest.
Yes, yeah.
That is sometimes you have to suffer.
Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep. Sometimes you just gotta do what you have to do. And that is eat a lot of mushrooms while you need to walk to clear some stuff of your inventory. Okay, green are done. That's nice. Oh, Talus needs food. Don't attack, please. So, let's see. Can we find something interesting over here? There's so much stuff on the screen. I can't barely tell what's what. Let's kill this thing. Good.
I'm too close.
You can step a little bit to the right as well. Oh, there's another one. That's 3 enemies. You can always run back, abandon blade, and play that. Now let's now run. Yeah, now you need to run. You know, now you need to run. Because now they're aggroed back to you. If you would have sacrificed your pet completely until it's dead.
I didn't call him though. I don't know why he came out on his own.
Because he probably killed his target.
Ah.
Now you don't have any more. Well, that's a ranged enemy. It's a ranged enemy. Kill it. It's a ranged enemy. There you go. Outfight.
There's a lot of enemies in there.
That's a cave system, yes. Okay, need to kill these as well. I need to kill everything in Ungor. Holy crap, man. I need to kill absolutely everything in here. But I will make my way up the mountain. Where are you running at? Because I need to get to Gaditan into the inn and log off because we have reached the end of overtime already. So yeah. Alright, so let's make our way back. And I would walk 500 miles and I should mount up 5 months more. There's a blood petal sprout, we're definitely gonna take that.
Why is this spiral corridor?
My weakness is fall damage. Fox, what's your
My
weakness?
weakness is spirals. Spiral staircases and lamps.
And lamps. That is very important. It is lamps. Because for whatever reason, if there is a single lamp and there's 200 meters left and right, nothing, you will run straight for the lamp.
Maybe I'm a moth.
The moth to a flame.
Yep.
There's a yellow crystal. We need the yellow ones. Protected, so let's kill it. Let's fully DPS this thing.
Ah.
Can we get a crit? Oh, sadness.
I'm too close. I can't shoot at the damn thing now.
Just melee it. Have your pet help if you melee. Have the pet help. Because you want to get rid of the melee fighter as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
If you have to fight in melee, have your pet help you kill the melee thing so you can get away from it so you can start shooting again. Now you have a little bit of space. Step back.
The trouble is,
Now
the
turn your
spiral
camera with the
staircase-
left. Turn your camera with the left mouse behind you to see if there's a patrol coming. Because there is.
ah,
See? I almost smelled it.
so I didn't know you could do that.
Yup. That is why I taught you. Do I actually have to click the note one? No, that's Praetorians. Okay, so I need to head home because A, inventory, B, end of the episode. Well, these are casters, so they should be fresh meat for you. That's an ooze. Let's kill the ooze because there's not a lot of those.
How dramatic.
Hey, there's another ooze. It's a cloned ooze. Ooh, am I getting 2 for 1?
Ah. Is there a different tunnel?
Nope. Back. You want to go down. You
Yeah,
wanna go
it's
down.
just not giving me the target anymore.
Because it's out of reach. It's somewhere else.
Oh.
You just have to now go down and hope that you find him. Saying this very carefully.
They want me to pun. Oops, I missed.
And next to me is Will Wallace. Not William, it's Will Wallace. The great Scotsman. Was William Wallace Scottish? Or was he Irish?
Oh.
I should know because I'm an Age of Empires player.
Wallace is probably Scottish.
Scottish. It's like the Blue Ranger. You know the reference of why Blue Ranger is Scottish? We're friends. There should be a...
Oh, we're friends anyway.
I have no choice with you.
What's on your mind?
Okay, so let's sell this, sell this. Sell all of this. This is a quest item, this is a quest item. Sell this. Sell this, because it never sells in the auction house. Sell this and this. And now let's head on back. We're not turning in any quest. We're gonna do it old school style. We're gonna finish every single quest in the quest log and then we're turning them all in at once. I always do that. I like doing this. So while we're flying, we can sort the inventory just a tiny bit. I like doing this. Like, how many quests do I have now? How many quests? I have 1 quest, 2 quests, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 quests. And actually my quest log is full. So let's abandon this quest because it's PvP and no one cares. Let's abandon this quest as well. But yeah, I have something like 14 quests and I want to turn all of them in at once. Okay, this is all...
Oh, shoot.
That was an interesting noise.
Yes, I fell. But I didn't die.
Turn around, keep shooting. Target the other thing. The ranged one. Top. There we go. Shoot. 1.
Shoot.
Now feign death. Now feign death. Attack with the pet. Stand up and shoot. Another step back. There you go. Well done. Heal the pet. Do that first, in case something happens.
Yo! Hurry back!
Okay.
Healing yourself and healing the pet is priority number 1.
Yeah, I'd already clicked on the thingy.
Alright guys, we have done some overtime, but thank you very much for watching. This has been episode 13, Leveling Felwood and Ungoro. The title of the stream is actually quite interesting. I didn't even pun the title of the stream, but my wood fell in Ungoro. Just, you know, me. Thank you very much for being here. You know where to find me. Become a Pokemon. Come into the chat. See Seribot kick spammer scammers and never fall for them, please. If you need to learn how to watch out for these guys, come into the chat as well. I can teach you very, very, very quickly how to spot them, and it works 100% of the time. So, as usual, my guest has the last words. In this case, it's the lovely Fox. Fox.
Well, thank you for watching him. He can be annoying, but he's well worth watching. So keep watching and stay hydrated and wash your hands.